I thought we played pretty well for the first 35 minutes. The last 5 minutes, we had some breakdowns, allowed them back in the game, and then they just took over. Um, Extremely lopsided from through the third period. Um, Similar to last night, I just feel like our youth exposed us a bit. Um, but Minnesota State's an excellent hockey team. That's the most sound we've been beat since probably my first year here. So a lot of credit to them. They're just all over us. I thought we were playing pretty well. I thought we came out, had a good start, made it 3-0, and then we had some breakdowns and just couldn't recover. So in hindsight, I'm glad we played them. Now we got 2 weeks to kind of get to work and start building. But not a great job preparing by me for this weekend. I knew they're a very good team, but they're even better than I thought they were going to be. Very very good team, very good defensive team, good goalie. Um, it was men against the boys second half tonight.
What went into that good start? What were they doing that was better than last night?
Well, it's always Kyle. It's always competing. We were winning battles, playing with energy, and then we to make that 3-1 was a tough one. Late in the second period, and then they scored so many goals. I can't remember each one of them, but the second goal was a backbreaker too, and I think they just really took off from there. I got to look at the video. A lot of it were breakdowns. We've got, again, this is not an excuse, but we have a lot of new players who just, there's a really inconsistency to our play against a really good team that was, to me, it was just very glaring. At the same time, you need your Trevino's and Kessels and Lapinas to be really good, and they're good players, but not they weren't the best players. This week in the series, Minnesota that's a really good team, and I'm glad we played them early. Now we have some time to get to work.
Do you feel like you're sort of maybe a step closer to finding your identity this year after that first period and a half of like what you can expect this year?
Well, it gives me hope that there's something there. We played well in the third period last night in the first two periods. So 3 out of 6 periods, that's not a good percentage of the time you want to be playing well. But there's a lot to learn, and to me, it's you go in, everybody ranks you number one, and as I told the players, that's good because we do have ability here, but we just got to get together. We're disjointed. We got to again catch a lot of guys up to speed, and the more confident they get, the better they'll compete, and so we'll be all right, I think, but we really got to start coaching, and I'm sure it's not just all systems. There's other things that I think our conditioning's not great. You saw that in the second half of the game. They looked like they were in much better shape, and that's never been the case here. It's always been third periods that we usually, and I thought that was the case last night. We played a good third period, but tonight we ran out of gas.
Is there a lesson you hope that they take from this in particular?
Any good things I take out of this?
No, just what do you want the player to learn from this?
I want. Again, I spent all summer and all September worried about complacency, and so now we think we can put that to bed. Like, we got slapped really hard this weekend, so we're now again got to work our way up the hill. So I hope it puts us in a good mindset that we're not just going to show up and beat anybody. We don't have that ability. We have the ability to be a good, solid team. We need to be a good defensive team. Nothing changes. Our special teams this week, our power play was almost non-existent. Over two games, I think maybe one shot. I don't know if we had a scoring chance. So that was glaring. Our defensive play. We just lost a lot of battles. They're a big, strong team. They're old, big, strong team. That's what they always are. That's their philosophy, and we're starting to bring in some younger kids now, and it's hard to win with young kids, especially the first two games of their career.
Are you glad to have the buy-out to kind of go back down and kind of get a soft reset?
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad we have 2 weeks before we play another good team. But I would think we'll have good focus and determination in practice here for 2 weeks. Now it's up to the coaches to make sure we're doing the right things with them to prepare them.